during the off season and the eve of this season, the 2016-17 NBA season, many of us basketball fans were speculating about who would be the MVP leaders and who would lead the NBA scoring, and the names that popped up as far as MVP race, LeBron James, James Harden to an extent, and Russell Westbrook as far as leading NBA scoring, James Harden and Russell Westbrook. And while LeBron James is LeBron James, and James Harden actually is moved on to the point, and he's leading NBA in assists right now, and he's balling. And Russell Westbrook is being Russell Westbrook, trying to lead his team to the postseason without Kevin Durant, and he's putting up triple double after triple double. The one guy who nobody really saw coming is DeMar DeRozan of the Toronto Raptors. Now, DeMar DeRozan was one of those guys who was criticized for signing that ginormous contract during the offseason. It's not just him, as other guys to come to mind. Timothy Mozgov, who bolted Cleveland and went to the Lakers. Then you have Bradley Beal signed a huge deal. DeMar DeRozan signed something like a 5-year, $139 million contract. And then you have Michael Conley with the richest contract on a per-year basis in NBA history. I think it was a 5-year, $153 million deal, or $31.6 million, I think, per year, which is insane. And while Conley has produced more than he has in the past, no one would mistake him for Magic Johnson or Isaiah Thomas, or not even Chauncey Billups. Okay, but DeMar DeRozan, for his credit, has upped the ante as far as his production is concerned, and he has shown. And this is what I say: it's not that I was hating on the contracts. My issue was, I think if you're the highest paid player in the NBA, or amongst the highest paid players in the NBA, you should be producing. Okay? Some of you guys are very hypocritical, because I want you, if this is your attitude with these players, then don't bitch to your coworker Tyrone, or your coworker Jim or Bobby, that why is such and such making $17.50 an hour, or why is such and such salaried at $60,000 a year and I'm only making $45,000 a year, and I'm producing more. It's the same goddamn thing, just on a much larger scale. Okay, so, but DeMar DeRozan, who coming to this season with about an 18 points per game average on 45% shooting from the field, is playing exceptional. All right, they're comparing him to Michael Jordan. I don't think that's a good comparison. Maybe more of a hybrid Bernard King, George Gervin type thing. Maybe King a little bit more. But, I mean, he's producing. I mean, he's putting up 33 points per game. He's shooting exceptionally well, over 50% from the field, 51% I think from the field. All right, and he's doing this without really taking advantage of three-point shot. He never was a three-point shooter. He's getting to the foul line. He is the premier scorer in the NBA right now. And tonight they host the Golden State Warriors. A Warriors team that has improved offensively, but have taken a step back defensively. Fast break type team, fast paced type up and down scoring at times. One thing I noticed is different about this Warriors team is the Warriors teams in the last 2 years, they were very good at cutting out the fast break of other teams, right? I'm not seeing that this much this year, and they're taking a step back defensively. The last couple of years, they were like number 1, number 2, number 3 in the league as far as defense and defensive rating. Number 1 a couple of years, I think. This year they're like in the middle of the pack. They're like 16th, 17th, 18th, or something like that. So they're taking quite a step back defensively. All of this to me indicates that I think DeMar DeRozan is probably going to have unless he has a very subpar shooting night, I see DeMar DeRozan scoring possibly 40 points tonight, if not more. I think he's for real. I think he's probably going to lead the NBA scoring when all is said and done, barring some type of injury. But I don't know if he'll win the MVP award, but DeMar DeRozan has arrived and he's earning his money. And like he said on Twitter, which I have on comment, at the end of the day, they won't be able to say that he didn't grind for his.